Hello everyone, welcome to my CAD/CAM channel. In this tutorial, you learn, in addition to the FreeCAD sketching, also about the application of FreeCAD tools like Extrude, Pocket, Thickness, Hole, Linear Pattern, and Fillet. This is the exercise for today that we need to convert this 2D drawing into 3D solid part. As you know, there are several ways or steps to create this 3D solid part. These are the steps and the tools that I used to create this 3D solid part. First, click simply this button to start the FreeCAD workspace and to create the parametric solid part. We finalize this 3D solid part in 4 steps. In step 1, we sketch the position 1 profile on XY plane and we create a solid part with the Extrude tool. Click the Sketch tool and then select the XY plane. First, sketch a circle with a radius of 16 mm at the origin. Activate the Centered Rectangle tool and sketch the rectangle on the horizontal axis. Constrain the rectangle to the origin point. Now, remove unnecessary edges and curves with the Trim tool. Constrain the endpoints and assign the dimension. Next, activate again the Centered Rectangle tool and sketch the rectangle on the horizontal axis. Sketch 2 lines from the endpoint of the first rectangle to the new rectangle. Constrain the endpoints to vertical. Assign a dimension of 40 degrees between the lines. Now, remove unnecessary edges with the Trim tool. Hold Control button and select the endpoints and the symmetry axis and then activate the Symmetry tool. The sketch is full constrained, then close the sketch. Delete this line. Select the sketch and activate the Extrude tool and then extrude it by 50 mm. Now, we add a fillet with a radius of 16 mm to the edge. Select the edge and activate the Fillet tool and then set the radius. Next, we set the thickness of the solid part. Select the face to remove and then activate the Thickness tool. Set the thickness to 4 mm. In step 2, we sketch the position to profile on top face and create a solid part with the Extrude tool. Select the top face and then activate the Sketch tool. First, extract the reference edges to constrain the new sketch. Now, sketch roughly the shape of the profile and dimension it later. Constrain the lines perpendicular to each other. Let us add a fillet to the edges. As you see, the sketch is full constrained. Select the sketch and extrude it by 15 millimeters. Next, we add a fillet with a radius of 5 millimeters to the edges. Select the edges and activate the fillet tool and then set the radius. As you see, there is issue with a radius of 7.5 millimeters. Then change the fillet radius to 7.499 millimeters. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. In step 3, we add a fillet with the radius of 5 and 10 millimeters to the edges. Select the edges and activate the fillet tool and then set the fillet parameters. In step 4, we create the holes with a diameter of 8 and 16 millimeters with the hole and linear pattern tools. Select the curved edge and activate the hole tool. In this dialog window, set the depth to 4 millimeters and the diameter to 16 millimeters. For the second hole, select the hole and then activate the linear pattern tool. First, set the X direction in which the feature be transformed, then the distance between the holes, and then set the occurrences. The other hole has a diameter of 8 millimeters. Select the curved edge again and then activate the hole tool. Then set the parameters in similar way. That is for today. Follow the other videos to learn more about FreeCAD. Please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thank you for watching.